Hi everyone, it's Sue. Welcome back. So today I've got all this Tim Holtz yumminess in front of me. To be honest with you, I've been struggling a little bit creatively again. I've really been forcing myself. You may have seen that I haven't really been around much on YouTube because every time I get in front of the camera to do something, I just freeze. I don't know what that's all about, but I went away for a week with a couple of girlfriends to the Sunshine Coast and had a lovely week. Took me about 4 days to get into the rhythm, and then I finally decided that I'd do some creating. So I started these Tim Holtz journals quite some time ago. I have done one series of them and they have all sold, and I started these. I love working with his fabrics and his product. I've always have, and I've really rediscovered my stash of Tim Holtz products. Not that I ever really fell out of love with them or anything, but I don't know. I guess having a shop, I have lots of other product that come in that I feel that I want to have a play with and see how I can make things with them. So it was nice just to get back into creating and doing something that that I wanted to do for myself, basically. So these are my signature covers that I do. So this little one here is way behind all the others, but I don't necessarily do exactly the same in each one, but they are a bit similar. So I'll just quickly show you the start of them. So I've got signatures sewn in. I find when I make my journals, I have to make the cover first because I just can't even picture the journal if I haven't made the cover. And then I go through and I work out if I want to sew anything, as in pockets, that sort of thing. Some more pockets here because obviously you can't do that once it's sewn in. So if I want to add anything else that's sewn in, like you can see here, this looks like it's sewn in, this ruffle, whereas I've sewn the ruffle and then I've actually stuck it to the page. So it gives you the effect of it being sewn in. So I can now feel comfortable to go through and start decorating that journal because I've got the cover done, signature done, and I can start decorating. So you'll see as we go along, some of these I have already started. I've just pinned some ruffles in there to match so I can use that throughout the journal. So I've got just some little bits and pieces. Obviously in these, they're not all Tim Holtz products, but majority of it will be. So you can just see I've just got little bits and pieces sort of just put in everywhere. So I really want to get in and try and get these going. So this one's not, I think it's just mainly a signature. Once again, just a signature basically with no decoration whatsoever. And I think this one is pretty much the same. I've just got some bits and pieces that I've obviously put in there that I thought I might use. Bits and pieces of scraps. What have I got here? Okay, over the page, something or other. Yep. Okay. So I haven't looked at these for a little while, so you're discovering them with me. So nothing much has been done in this one either. So I thought I would just show you those. And I thought I would just show you a few of the things that I've made while I was away with Tim's snapshots and found relatives. So I've made some journaling cards. I absolutely love them, if I do say so myself, but I don't know, I very rarely use pictures of buildings and houses and that sort of thing, but I love how these cards come together. So that is going to change now, and I've done some stitching and some layering, lots of different layering, and quite a grungy, vintage grunge look. Not full on grunge, but getting a little bit darker than what I normally do. So that was one that I did. These two I did together, and I've used, these are actually what I've used here. I've left all that hanging. When these go into journals and they get sold, obviously people can snip all that off if they don't like it. This is actually some shopping bags that I found at the grocery shop while I was away, and I coffee dyed some of them while I was down there and used them. They're a little bit more chunkier than your cheesecloth, but I love them. Just love that different layered effect that it gives. So, and then this is some grungy paper that I'm making. I'm actually making this and I'll be bringing it to the shop very soon. So I'm just trying to build up a supply of that. So we did those two. So this is, I've called her Mrs. Montgomery. Isn't she beautiful? And it looks like she's actually holding these calla lilies. So lots of layering again. Lots of different little elements there. So she's just beautiful. Just back that onto some scrapbooking paper. And this is Mr. Montgomery. Same thing. So these are negatives. Charlene, a friend of mine, gave me a heap of negatives while I was down there. So I decided to play with them, and I've added a little bit of red stitching there as well. So love him as well. So another little journaling card. Charlene gave me these. I think these are 49 a market on the base. Just to strip off the packaging. She wasn't going to use, so I thought, oh well, I'll have a go and see what I can come up with. And they came up nice actually. I've used the negative there as a tab, and there's some of that shopping bag there again. Here's another little one. I've used Tim's film strip, acetate film strip there. Some of his little tickets. His number strips. That's one of his number strips. So you'll find a lot of this Tim Holtz product in my shop as well. I'll put the link down below for my website. And I've just ordered some more. I've got some more due coming in hopefully in the next week or so. Depends how long the delivery is from overseas. So that's that. And then this sweet little girl I've also done with a lot of layering. I've used a little bit of Kathy Holden in there as well, which I think lends to it. And I've got this lovely little bit of bling and another negative for the tab. So, and that's another one of those 49 a market packaging pieces. So, so I did actually end up getting a little bit creative, but I just found that I really loved these snapshots and found relatives. So I've used the snapshots and found relatives, and as well they are in my shop. So yeah, if you're interested, head on over and have a look. So mainly I just thought you'll see a few videos going forward trying to finish up these Tim Holtz journals. I've got so many journals on the go at the moment. I really just need to get in and start creating and just having a bit of fun with it. So I just thought I'd share that with you today. If you're interested in seeing these journals come together, keep an eye out for them. I'm a little bit all over the place with my creating. I really find that I can't start one lot of journals and then just keep going doing videos with that. I need to change. That's just how my brain works. So, but if you're liking the look of these Tim Holtz journals, just keep an eye out on the title for future videos, and I'll be working on them and hopefully have them up for sale sooner rather than later. So mainly just to catch up today and just show you what I am up to. I will head off and keep an eye out for future videos where I'm working in these Tim Holtz journals. So thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much for your support, and until next time, I hope you get a little bit of creative time in. See you soon. Bye-bye.